This summer it'll be kind of more of the same, similar to last year. We'll need HOV weekend closures to finish up the express lanes and the HOV lanes. We'll need lane closures during the week as we do sound wall construction, and then also some closures on the weekends for all the testing of the tolling and roadside equipment.
You mentioned something about toll. I know you had done some of the toll gantries. What's left as far as the toll gantries and the camera equipment that has not been done?
Right now there's 950 devices that are all installed. The big push for us is getting them tested, both on-site here and back at the Express Lanes Operations Center. So right now we're finishing up a lot of the fiber and fiber optic communications and power so that the devices can communicate back to the Express Lanes.
950 devices. What's a device?
There's different types of devices. There are...
It's not 950 toll gauge.
No. The devices are... There's these PTZ, pan, tilt, zoom cameras, this accident, these AID cameras, automatic incident detection cameras, there's microwave vehicle detectors that determine the number of vehicles.
What's the message for August time frame? We get a lot of drivers in this area that head south along this road, go on vacation, whatnot. They're going to see closures and delays.
For August, our plan is to try to minimize the closures where we can. We'll only take weekend closures when we have to, but a lot of the devices, at least for the HOV lanes, we're going to have to shut down on the weekends so that we can do the final testing. There's also the punch listing work where we have to fix any deficiencies before the facility opens.
Okay, so for the driver who is going to be going to Virginia Beach from this area on the weekend and their trip's delayed, what's the message for them?
Yeah, plan ahead. Look at alternate routes. Check the VDOT and other websites. And for us, if traffic starts backing up too much, we try to pick up lane closures.
Now, also, there's you mentioned actual sort of dry runs. I guess that's closer to the end of the rest of the time that's left. Talk about what those dry runs include.
With those dry runs, they end up taking, I think it's approximately 10,000 trips that they need to run with different vehicles, different types, different weather conditions, day and night, to make sure that all the tolling devices and traffic management devices are all working correctly.
Well, first we're trying to limit when we do close the HOV lanes, and we recognize that it's very congested, so we're trying to keep southbound open between the Franconia-Springfield Parkway and Point South during the peak travel on the weekend, which is that Saturday morning southbound piece. And then when we do have the HOV lanes closed, it is because there's no other way to do the project but to do that. We're very focused on getting final inspection work done, on getting the toll gantries and signs up. We need to be doing testing on those, and so we recognize that it won't look like there is a lot of work going on, but we just want people to understand that this is also an important part of the project and making sure that it's safe when it does open.
So you're preaching patience.
We're asking for that, and I understand that that is tough when you're trying to get to the beach or points, south on 95. So we recognize that we're asking a lot. We also do closely monitor the traffic, and where we see that there's excessive delays, even beyond what we would expect, then we work with our traffic operations center and we work to reopen areas where we can. So we are monitoring it, and if there's an incident or something that we didn't expect and we see longer than usual delays, we do work with our partners to remove the lane closures.